Now to the frightening violence in Greenwich Village after yesterday's Pride March in New York City. A 17-year-old who traveled into the city to celebrate Pride was caught in the crossfire between two groups of teenagers. It happened not far from the Stonewall Inn. Eyewitness News reporter CeFaan Kim is at police headquarters in Lower Manhattan with the very latest on the investigation. CeFaan.
Well, Liz, cops say this was a fight between two rival groups of teenagers who knew each other. 3 teenage girls in all were either stabbed or shot, and that suspect who shot an innocent bystander, she was shot in her head by accident by her male accomplice. This is video taken by a witness at the scene last night around 10:15. You can see a large number of teenagers involved in some sort of melee. Police say what you're looking at is about a dozen teenagers from Brooklyn mixed in with a larger group of people celebrating Pride. Investigators say video shows out of these two smaller rival groups, a 16-year-old girl emerges. She's determined to get to a specific man. She weaves through the crowd, pulls a 9mm pistol, and then within inches from his head, she fires off 2 shots. Somehow misses him and instead strikes a 17-year-old girl in her left thigh. That victim is an innocent bystander. She's in stable condition, by the way. The shooter then flees with her original group of friends. A male in her group then turns and fires into the crowd as he's running, fires 4 shots, but instead hits the 16-year-old in her head from about 10 feet away. And then there's an additional 17-year-old who showed up at the hospital with a punctured lung from being stabbed. Cops say video shows she was with the shooter group at the scene. She is not cooperating with the investigation. Let's take a listen to the chief of detectives explain how that innocent bystander was shot.
This female then produces a 9mm pistol, places it inches away from that male's head, and pulls the trigger 2 times. By some miracle, this male is not shot. However, those rounds travel down range and strike our 17-year-old victim in her left thigh. That bullet travels through her left thigh and lodges in her right thigh. This victim is a female, 17 years old, visiting from New Jersey. She had no connection to the shooter, and she had no connection to the previous fight that was taking place. She was in New York City to celebrate the Pride Parade and was a total innocent bystander.
Now, police say that 16-year-old shooter has 2 prior arrests for robbery. She was in critical condition. She is now in stable condition. Police have made no arrests at this hour. This happened, as you mentioned, around the corner from the Stonewall Inn. Cops say there was no connection to the Pride celebration. Reporting live at One Police Plaza, CeFaan Kim, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.